What's up, Braylett? Yeah, bro, I was in the hospital. Don't even know why I'm doing it live right now. Thank you, Braylett, for wishing me a happy day. Lord knows what my day will be like, but, you know. What's up, Solaris? I should really remember to take my pain management before starting these videos. Willis, Richard, yes, I'm Richard. Figured I'd put in an appearance. Solaris, I missed a few streams. Yes. Well, dude, what happened was that I was in the hospital. I wasn't streaming from the hospital. The hand hurts a little bit, but other than that, it's okay. I mean, it used to be the inflammation was clearly to here. It's a little further back. Although the wounds themselves are becoming very tender. Yeah. Okay, they had to cut me open, Solaris, and they had to drain the infection. Okay. So I actually did make a video of me putting this bandage on. And I mean, it's in the pipeline. It might take as much as a month right now to produce. But as I say, they slit me open, and now this bandage has to stay on. It has to be replaced, you know, a couple times a day, and the wound has to be soaked in fluid in order to keep it draining. So yeah, they cut me open. That's why I got a bandage. Clint Gage, what's up, Richard? I was just stopping to say hi and leave a like. I'm getting ready for a second 2 hour live. Yeah, bro. Um, I've got to work later today. I'm probably going to go to bed. Take a nap before then. But no reason for me to stay home because I can be miserable here or I can be miserable there. May as well make the money. Money is the root of all the kills. You know what I mean? It would be great if I had the kind of job where, you know, you could be like, no, I'm going to stay home for a week. And just be like, you know, not worry about it. But that's not how the world works. El Pistafo, Richard. You're tired, Richard? I'm tired as in our tire hit me. Solaris, how do you shower though? Or wash your hands? Well, you only wash the one hand, and you wash this as best you can. Uh, what I wound up doing was I wound up putting a bag over my hand and tying it, and then getting into the shower. Which I mean, it's really hard to wash this armpit, particularly, and you know, soaping your butt is not as easy with your left hand if you're not left-handed. You know, I'm gonna have to, you know, we're gonna get a little icky when we talk about this, but you know, as a general point, you know, I can grip with these four fingers, so I am not. This hand is not completely useless. There's a lot of use that's lost from it, but you know, it's just one of those things. But yeah, the thing to do when you have a bandage is you just get a trash bag, a medium-sized trash bag. Slores, you can't wash between your buns. It's just not as easy. You know, I've got the shower, you know, with the head nozzle that comes off, which is an essential for a man my size. But you've got to like, you know, do some spreading there. So, Mike, what's up? Looking fresh. Thank you, Mike. I am doing much better. Uh I should point out here that what the doctor said was that my diabetes is probably why this happened. You know, my body couldn't fight off the infection because my blood sugar was too high. And I am now on insulin. Okay. I am actually waiting for the last of my medical supplies to arrive today. They didn't give me the alcohol pads I need to clean the insulin pens, so I haven't been taking the insulin. My last blood sugar was like 240. For those of you who don't know, it should be around 150. And uh, they did say that after the operation to bleed my hand, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to regulate my blood sugar because stress raises blood sugar, apparently. So, I mean, got my peanuts here, which are 5 grams of 5 grams of carbohydrates for every serving. And I should probably address this now that you've seen it. Yes, they did that to me in the hospital. Veins kept collapsing. So yeah. Oh, LM12. Patrick Milton brought me here. Okay. Mike, the plumbing fixed also? Yes. Okay, my shower is draining. My shower is draining, Mike. I can't really say the plumbing's fixed. There's a lot that needs to be done to the plumbing in my house. I mean, like I say, $100,000 worth of repairs, you know, is what I need. But I mean, hopefully this channel will start being more profitable. Willis, how's the hand there, Fabio? The thumb is still swollen, okay? Do you understand? Inflammation reached all the way to here, okay? The whole hand was swollen. The fingers were slightly swollen. I can, I cannot fully close my hand. All right. This is what a healthy hand looks like. Cannot fully close. This is as far as I can go. So there's a few things. Willis, good Lord, Richard, you got enough wrap on that thing? I couldn't find the scissors, bro. I mean, my first time wrapping it. Come on, give me some slack here. I mean, the more wrap, the better, really, because it keeps the bacteria out. Mike, well, at least you're right-handed, right? This is my right hand. I guess you guys are looking at things reversed. It's my right hand. Oh, I wish it were my left hand. El Pistafo, I thought of Mr. Fabulous when you drank from the can. Well, this is just a fabulous drink. This is mineral water. It's what fabulous people drink. It is so weird seeing my face when I say that. I normally don't look into the camera when I do the voices. So I don't see Mr. Fabulous when I see me. I just see me. But I mean, I'm fabulous, so I guess that's fine. And you know, El Pistafo, it's all going to be okay in the end. Just remember that. It's all going to be okay. I don't know why that phrase tickles him so. But yeah, I mean, look, right here in the thumb, there's a piece of plastic, rose something or other, that is designed to help it drain. Yes, El Pistafo, in the end. It's always good when things are okay in the end. I had this one teacher that, I forget what he was saying, but he goes, "You will submit to me biblically." We all look at him and go, "What the hell are you talking about?" He goes, "In the end." I'm like, okay. In the end, it doesn't even matter. I fought so hard. El Pistafo, dude, laughing. Guys, I really don't, because I can't hear you. I don't know how funny you think this is. I never really got a lot of feedback. For years, I did Mr. Fabulous in videos, and like this one guy named Theo mentions it every now and again. He goes, "Where'd the lisp come from?" Well, I mean, that's just Mr. Fabulous. I can speak with a lisp if I want. I do impressions. Could never get a proper Elon though. Like it just he looks like such a weirdo, and his voice is so normal. Mike, my wife is dry, so is good to see funny stuff on here. Your wife is dry? That sounds like a personal thing, Mike. I don't know if you should be telling me that. No, she wouldn't appreciate you mentioning it. A dry sense of humor. Yeah, be more specific. Yeah, guys. I mean, I guess it's weird because I think I'm actually a little more high energy than I normally am, and that's because kind of the adrenaline from the injury. Solaris, Mike, pour water on her to fix the problem. No, no, that won't fix it. Ugh. Mike, no one here ever laughs or has fun. Mm. El Pistofo, yeah, humor. That's where my mind went. Mm. Yes, El Pistofo, do understand that part of my job here, part of what I'm doing is trying to entertain. So I kind of got, he meant dry, dry sense of humor. I kind of figured that one, but I mean, it's like, my wife is dry. Really? But it's like I say, I've had people say weirder things to me. Mike, you are entertaining and funny. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. And again, guys, don't think I make anything off these streams. Basically, what comes in is ironically just El Pistafo. My mind went vaginal when he said that. Yes, yes. Turd Burglar 69. I think my first comment in one of your chats was poop is lube. Oh. It's not a replacement for lube, poop. Seriously. I mean, if you've got the right diet, I guess. But I mean, you want to use lube there. Otherwise, you're reducing the number of opportunities you have. It's just one of those things. And no, Crisco does not work just as well. It doesn't. It's too thin. For those of you that are wondering what is going insane over there, it's my watch. I'm charging it. Just want to set this to monetized. What goes up must come down. Spinning wheel turning round. So where was I? Willis, Mr. Fabulous is great. Would be Mr. Fabulous without the lisp. VM, howdy. What's up, VM? So, as a point, guys, you do know that I also have Random Street Theater. Not everybody realizes that's also me, so I've tried not to confuse them in live streams. But I often watch live streams for friends of mine like Clint. I'll watch with 2 accounts. But over on Random Street Theater, my Novocaine review came out today. So I would appreciate if you guys did watch that as well. And remember, guys, you know, when you leave comments on my videos, apparently the algorithm likes longer comments. 7 words or more is this thing I've heard. I don't know how true it is. But I mean, you know, I would really like to not be the kind of guy that says, oh, go to my Amazon wish list and buy me things. I don't want to be that guy. I really don't. Okay, it's appreciated. Don't get me wrong. I love you guys for doing it, but I feel like a beggar, and it makes me feel very self-conscious. Getting notifications from my work as I'm doing this. Solaris sent me all the hearts. Artmore, hi Richard, how are you, dude? I am here. This is my first time wrapping the hand myself. What do you think? Haven't seen you live, but watched your videos. Yes, Ardmore, I was in the hospital, and I wasn't doing as many lives, and I think I got out of the hospital 2 days ago, and I came home, and I basically went to sleep, and said, Dear Lord, please let this wound heal up. And it has not healed up, so, you know. El Pistafo, sound in the background. Yes, that's my watch. It's laughing at me. Smart watches do that. Artmore, my birthday weekend brother. Happy birthday, Artmore. Wish I could send you something. Fancy guy, how do you hurt your hand? My cat bit it and it got infected. Turd Burglar, what channel is it when you were making fly repellent or something? This channel. My personal channel. Artmore, after I get back from my birthday, I have to get surgery. Oh, sorry to hear that, bro. El Pistafo says, Happy birthday, Art. Artmore, so I'm there with you. I busted both my knees. Ooh, that sounds bad. Tore all my cartilage. My knees are done. Thank you, El Pistafo. El Pistafo sounds like Christmas toy. And Mike has given me $9.99, and he says, el pistafo! Yes. Well, I mean, it's my watch telling me it's like so much charged. Again, my watch, I didn't have it on in the hospital, but I had it with me, and it didn't charge there because it didn't have my charger. Because I didn't go to the hospital thinking, gee, I'm going to be doing a whole lot of work. I went to the hospital thinking, yeah, I'm going to be there for a couple of hours, and then they're going to send me to work. And no, they kept me for 5 days. Fancy guy, can I pray for your hand to heal? Of course you can. Could use a lot of prayers, honestly. El Pistafo, you're welcome, Art. Artmore. 6 weeks recovery after surgery. Rehab, 6 months rehab. I will make brother. Yeah. Take time with a wounded knee because it likes to heal. It likes to feel. Solaris, El Pistafo, evil clone, El Pismafo. El Pissioff. What? Okay. That's weird. Artmore, thank you. Piss off. Okay. El Pistafo, thanks, Mike. Fervor Shampoo. Hey, what happened to your hand, if I may ask? It got infected. Solaris, thumb probably sweating like crazy. No. With any luck, there's blood all over it right now. Which is supposedly a good thing. Doctor's like, bleeding is a good thing. Is it, dude? Really? But no, my air conditioning is working fine. Not great, but fine, Ardmore, imagine I went to close my laptop, tripped over my bed, and fell in the middle of the floor. Ha ha. I don't want to imagine that. That seems upsetting. Maybe funny if it's in a movie, but How do you pronounce it? Fivery shampoo. I hope your hand heals, and I hope you have a amazing day. Thank you. El Pitafo. Bleeding gets infection out. Yes, that's the point. Artmore. Blackout drunk. See, Artmore. I don't get drunk. I drink, of course, but I don't get drunk. Danny Barry Sports Highlights. Hey, everyone, happy Thursday. Artmore, yeah, better get live, Richard, while I'm recovering. I'll donate for sure, haha. Yeah, bro. Although with the diabetic thing, if any of you guys want to buy me a snack, you can go on my Amazon wish list and get me some nuts. And then you can laugh and say, "Eat my nuts, Richard!" And then I will actually do that because nuts are low in carbohydrates. El Pistafo. Hey, Daniel. Where's that Danny? Looks like it has L's on the end of it. My eyes aren't as good as they used to be. El Pitafo, salty nuts. These are actually no sodium. Unsalted. Lisa, low glycemic index. Yeah. I mean, what I really like if I could, Lisa, good. Yeah, if I could, like, if I had full use of my hands, I would be, making myself a salad. Dark power greens from Costco. I have a 3-bean concoction that I make, and carrots and whatever have you chopped up in there, and just high complex carbohydrates. El Pistofo, Danny, with 2 exclamations, yes. Turd Burglar, is that diabetes a new thing? No, I mean, what happened, Turd Burglar, was that I was injured, and it caused me to become a diabetic. My blood sugar was already high, and diabetes runs in my family. But I mean, I was such a terrible diabetic. I was just I was just urinating all the time, like every 45 minutes, and I was really really bad. And then I got a lot better. Okay, and I mean, my blood sugar probably dropped from like 360 to 220, which is what they said it was average at. And so but diabetes isn't new. I thought I had it under control, and I was really depressed. I lost my blood sugar monitor, and I even purchased a new one and lost that. So it is at my feet somewhere with a dead battery, and fresh battery is sitting on my coffee table. So yeah, I mean, the diabetes is not new. It's something I really have to address. Apparently, I thought I was doing better with it, better than I was. Solaris, you're rich. I gotta go for checkup. I'll tune in later. All right, bro. Lisa, 100. Solaris, probably. El Pistofo, not new, Terry. Turd. Willis, I got a notification for the live and was confused, but I like the midday live, Richard. Should be more often thing. You would probably get more viewers this way instead of the 4 in the morning. Okay, again, Willis, I typically stream whenever I come home from work. Okay, first thing I do, I come home and I stream for you guys. So, I've been sleeping since Tuesday. I got out of the hospital on Tuesday, and I just spent most of the time in bed. I'm either in bed or feeding my cats. I haven't really left the house. So this was the first time I felt well enough after that first stream out of the hospital. I mean, you can see I've shaved, I've showered, I'm cleaned myself up. But yeah, I mean, uh, live streams don't actually seem to be very profitable, to be completely honest with you. So, how much of them I do is going to really depend on um, how well they do. It looks like they're better for building channels than for maintaining channels and bringing in money. So it's like I'm probably going to start eating salad live on stream for my fitness channel. And that's just a thing. Turd Burglar, gotcha. I only been watching for a month or so. Eh. Again, Turd Burglar, you should check out my YouTube channel page. There's a link to all my other 6 channels and a link to my blogs. You'll see there's quite a lot of Richard to go around if that's what you want. Lisa, start eating more sour and fermented foods. Really? Why is that, Lisa? Seems like odd advice. I don't like pickles. I've been thinking of pickling eggs because, at one point I ate a lot of hard-boiled eggs. It was my thing. And hard-boiled eggs are low in carbs, so you eat hard-boiled eggs, and it's like, you get hungry, eat another hard-boiled egg. But now I eat peanuts, and eggs are expensive, so I don't know if I'm going back to that. Doom! Nice name. Can we get a house tour, please? No. No house tour. My house came back. When I came back to my house, not only had my cats pooped all over everything, the place looked like a bloody disaster area. I can only do so much cleaning with the hand. Mike, some guys get excited to watch sports. Do you get excited to stream? No. I like streaming. I like talking to you guys. I like being a part of this, but I mean, I started doing it because I was building the channel, and it seems like it's done what it's going to do. I mean, it's great to have streamers, great to have people who show up in the stream, but I mean, also in addition to that, I mean, I need people who are going to watch the videos or comment on the videos. that was one of those things. Like I used to do these videos with my shirt off on this channel, and the thing about that was that I remember I had one video. I was monetized at the time because I lost my monetization at some point. I had one video that got 3,000 views, and it didn't make any money. And I was like, "Wow, that's weird." And then I was getting all these comments about from men who were sexually soliciting me, and I was like, that's not why I'm on YouTube. So why make these videos? So I stopped making those videos, and I still do have shirtless videos on Richard's Fat Man Getting Fit, but they're not as popular. And I mean, if what you want to see is a disgusting fat man with his shirt off, that's where you go. And I mean, I will. Hopefully, I'm going to get back to making videos there soon. I want to be making videos on all my channels. I have to. No, no. What did you do? What did you do? Bad computer. Bad computer. Wake up. Wake up. There we go. Like I say, I mean, I'd like to make videos on all my channels, but I'm depressed. Willis, did Max ever buy you can of beans to eat on live? No, he didn't. RTRT is what you're wiping hand in the bandage. Yes. Turd Burglar, with all the health issues, were you able to service caramel or play tape or anything? No. I basically put him in a box in my backyard. RTRT, fitness channel. Yes, I thought it would be funny to have a fat man with a fitness channel. It's a joke. It's a running joke. Most people don't think it's very funny anyway. 65956 Jerry. Hi Richard, or hi Rich. How are you doing today? How's the hand? It stings right now. The Saint. What happened to your hand? Hope it heals soon. It got infected. El Pistafo, pickled eggs rule. Jerry said hi. RTRT, Richard, do you know what a lol cow is? No, I honestly don't. Axvit, this guy that stole my weed eater. Very funny. Cal Prince, hey Richard, nice haircut. Just combed it back, bro. Turd Burglar, Richard, fat man getting fit, you say. Yes, Richard's fat man. Look, just go to my channel page, and there's a bunch of links there. If Richard's fat man getting fit is not there, you will find links to other channels that have it as a link. Let's see. Meow. Yes, nim nim nim. I don't know if I have it here. Yeah. Pictures of me being fat. Yeah, look. Videos. My last video got 5 views. Ladies and gentlemen, I am... So there I am being fat. You may all see how fat I am. If any of you were wondering just how fat I am, you may go to Richard's Fat Man Getting Fit and see me being fat. Okay. Where was I? El Pistafo, Richard. A dietitian can help with diabetes menu. Yeah? I mean, I don't really need help with diabetes menu. I know what to cook. I know what to make for myself. It's the being able to make it part. Mike, Richard, you don't even look like the same person on your non-live videos. I don't. I am the same person. Cal Prince, you look like you got a new haircut. I shaved, which is kind of new. Grasshopper Plus, just like Richard Simmons. El Pistafo, my vids don't get many views. I get more views in shorts. Yes, El Pistafo. Typically speaking, you're going to see the most views out of shorts. And you want to make, like I say, optimally you're making 3 shorts a day. That's, sort of your maximum. And that's going to give you the lot widest. But I mean, don't just make a bunch of shorts to make shorts. Try to make shorts that are good, because one goes viral, you'll get into the millions, and you'll see a lot more traffic. You do make money off shorts. I mean, I make money off shorts, not a lot, but I do. You can make good money off of shorts if you make them good enough and they're consistent enough. Mike, it's not bad thing your hand I'm It's not a bad thing. You're handsome. I'm both. I watched the review video. I'm a watch the Fat Diet Man next. Okay. So you watched my Novocaine review? Is that what you're saying, Mike? See, here's the interesting thing about this, is when the painkillers are wearing off, or the pain management is wearing off, I don't feel pain, I feel tightness. That's the interesting thing. Pain comes later, but it honestly feels like there's something alive in my thumb and it's moving around. Like, that's what I feel at first. And then that eventually gives over to pain. Incidentally, this wrap is not very tight, and over the course of the day it will loosen till it gets to the point where it falls off on its own. And that might take more than a day, but that's the interesting thing about it. And yeah, I probably should not have used quite as much gauze on my thumb here, but as I say, first time doing it. El Pitafo, tightness is interesting for sure. Yes, it is. I'm going to refresh this screen here. 10 likes. Cal Prince, El Pistafo, Mike, and Philip got mod, but not me. I've been loyal since day one. None of them asked to be mods, dude. That's kind of the difference. RT, are you into dilation? That sounds like a personal question. Are you into machiculation? Look that one up. Oh. Yeah, I went on Amazon and I looked up various types of diabetic friendly snacks and put a few of them on my Amazon wish list for those of you who are so inclined. But as always, cat treats would be nice. Ah, VM, you look much better, by the way, Rich. Thank you, VM. Yes, I showered. You tend to look better after a shower. El Pistafo, Richard! Laughing. Dig it, what did you do to your hand, bro? It got infected after a cat bite. RTRT, mod me. I'm not asking, I'm demanding. People who demand to be mods shouldn't be mods. El Pistofo, digging cat bite gone wrong. Hmm. Yo diggity. I'm about to bag it. Bag it up. I got a question for the lot of you, the 12 of you who are watching. Did any of you ever read my blog? Blogs, Kevin Spacey. No, yeah, I know you don't read my dog, Kevin. You're a douche. Cal Prince. I read them. Do you? Name one of them. I'll name two of them. Ivago7 said hi. Kevin Spacey, but I will start. Dig it A. Your community posts. No, my blog's on Blogspot. RTRT, I will be a mod. It's only a matter of time. Well, you know, what the other guys went through to be a mod was quite impressive. Marcus. What are you doing, Marcus? Ugh. Hey, Pistafo, no, didn't do that. Hmm? RTRT, I have not read your blog. Yeah? Kevin Spacey, if you don't call me a douche anymore. Well, I mean, you know. It's more of a actions thing, dude. Cal Prince, I didn't save my work. That's not a blog, that's a vlog. VM, I was going to send you some Jewish sweets during Passover, but I didn't know the expiry or if they're diabetic friendly. VM, I might if you do send them to me, I might wind up trying them and then donating them to my orphanage. Not my orphanage, but the orphanage that I donate to, which is, I mean, like all these cans here, I round them up when I'm done, and I take them to a nun, and she turns them in for cash. She will not accept cash from me, but she turns them in for cash, and she takes the money and feeds orphans. Okay, so like after Halloween, all my Halloween candy gets bagged up and it goes to an orphanage. Because believe me, in my neighborhood, don't matter if your lights off; those kids will knock anyway. So I've never had a Halloween where I didn't have Halloween candy, but I always turn my lights off because I don't want to give out candy. I don't like Halloween anymore. Don't really have fun. So guys, just do know if you do buy me something like sugary stuff, I have a blog. I will probably try it. I even have those Boston baked bean candies on my Amazon wish list. If somebody were to buy me those, yeah, they get boxed up. I mean, I try them. I do a video for them. They get sent to Mexico, where they feed orphans. That's just one of my things. Uh, Calprince and the Proverbs one. You're naming videos, dude. Dig it, Ed. Nope, didn't know they exist. You should put up a DR code like to your blog in your background. Hmm. Yeah, that's an idea. Mike, Richard, does my name show on the Amazon package? Um, no, there's a little slip inside. Or at least normally there is. Check you list, it just bought you $40 worth of nuts. Well, thank you, Mike. I will eat those nuts. RT. Richard, is that all your own hair? Well, who else's hair would it be? It's coming out of my head, isn't it? It's too thin to be a toupee. You could see my scalp. Calprince. Okay, so I watch your vlogs. Yes, but you don't read my blogs, which are not videos. RT. Orphans aren't real. Pretty sure. Well, I mean, I've never seen them. I have to be honest with you. I don't go to Mexico and check. Sister Margaret's like, I feed an orphanage. Okay. She tells me what's up, what the orphans need, and I look for it. I will do that. I will go on Craigslist and I'll be like, oh, we need toys for Christmas? Okay, let me go find some toys for the orphans. Oh. VM, sounds good, Rich. Dig it A. Heck, you could put the PR code on that monitor. No, not monitor, Mother B. Monitor beside you with while you talk. Yeah, I guess I could. Stone Papa Smurf. Hooker pulled a knife on me the other day. Okay. That's never a good time. Michael J. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I used to work at a hotel, and every now and again a hooker would pepper spray somebody. They had better hookers at the time. Ugh. Dig it A. Autocorrect is permanently drunk on my phone. Yes. Interestingly enough, when I worked in Hollywood, I knew men that became women for work. It was very strange. I was like, if you're paying for it, isn't it supposed to look good? No. No, no. I mean, the better it looks, the more you pay for it. But I mean, there's a market for, you and unattractive people. Mike, prostitution should be legal, and last, they aren't riding welfare. Yeah, Mike. One of the things about making prostitution illegal is that it only hurts prostitutes. So, the legalization of prostitution, which is common in most countries, uh, is a reasonable thought. Although personally, I find it disgusting. But I mean, it's just because something's disgusting doesn't mean it shouldn't be illegal. It should be illegal. So yeah, but do understand one of the reasons we have such a hatred for prostitution is because the Nazis loved it. They were all into the prostitutes. So, Turd Burglar, Trina, get that free 99 BJ. RTRT, Rick, do you have any t-shirt with a wolf howling at the moon on them? Not anymore. I used to. Got a couple of them, it was 20 years ago. I don't normally wear t-shirts with logos on them. It's not something I care for, but this was left at my house, and it's a nice shirt. RTRT, do you have, yeah, read that one. El Pistafo, Hollyweird, indeed. There's lots of weird in Hollywood. I'm having ramen for lunch. Good for you. Lots of fun. Mike, is that a Dickie? This is a Dickie shirt. I don't know if I can find the logo. Yeah, this is an old Dickies work shirt. I believe I purchased it in 2017. Biggle Dig, do you have of? Do I have of? No, I don't think I have of. No more drugs for you. He means OnlyFans. Why would I have OnlyFans? Although I heard in the news today, national parks are getting OnlyFans. Okay. RTRT, Rick, have you... Stop calling me Rick, dumbass. Have you ever considered hosting live voice chats with your fans? What? How is that different from what I'm doing now? Rianne, what up? Not much, G. What do you mean by you people? What do you mean by you people? Digglebit, no, my name is not Rick. My name is Richard. Calprance, Hirochi is not even here. He's probably modding for another stream right now. Yeah, he's probably working out, dude. Biggle Dig, where's Rick then? Who the hell is this Rick person you're talking about? Show us your cat. Why don't you show me your cat? Mike, has anyone seen Rusty Dog lately? Yeah, he actually commented on one of my videos earlier. Stone Papa Smurf, he shot the 2 Jews, then said, "Free Palestine." What? That's a very upsetting thing to say. Of course, then you are stoned, so maybe. Yeah. RTRT, it's different in the fans could talk to you and each other using their voices. Oh, sort of like after hours for Drinker? Hmm. Yeah, guys, like I said, I do have work later today, so we got about 6 minutes left. I mean, I can't run too far over on this one. Ugh. Mike, you gotta go to work. Yeah, I do. I mean, doctors have cleared me to return to work. I really can't afford to take any more time off. I think I got 1 sick day. Like, they might have given me 3. But that's it. And I was off work for a total of 6 days due to injury. So, yeah, I gotta go to work. You know, it sucks, but that's life. RDRT, yes, just like after hours for Drinker. Okay, I don't think that's the same thing, though. I mean, it's like those are people with webcams calling in. I don't know. It's a scheduled thing. Nobis Meal 21, please go to work. On your mom? Mike, the boss going to see that hand and let you work? That's crazy. I don't work with my hands, dude. I work with my eyes. I mean, like I say, doctor cleared me. There was a job where it's like I was doing a lot of typing, and it's like, okay, like that, I would be out. Like, no. I'd probably go to work anyway, but I mean, the other guy would have to do all the work. Lobo Smil 21, you work with your eyes on your mom. No, I work with my eyes on your mom. And quite frankly, she's not much to look at. 3G, hey, later, what's going on with the hand now? It's healing. RTRT, you can call me without a webcam, just the voice. Okay. Trouble chap, oh no, how has the hand gotten worse? No, it just got a bigger bandage. Cal Prince, should I or pray for service to get the house clean? What? That's not my dyslexia. That's should I or pay for service to get the house clean? Stone Papa Smurf, look up news. It was on American soil. Stone Papa Smurf. Who shot two Jews and praised Palestine? I didn't catch that part. I mean, it's not surprising. People are screwed up. Mike, well, have a good day at work, Richard, later. Yeah, thanks, Mike. You're a good dude. Yeah, get Discord, Richard. People keep talking about that. I'm going to have to look that up. Trouble Chap, did they have to lance it or something? Haven't seen you in about a week. Yeah, they had to cut it open. They had to cut open my thumb and drain it. And that's what they did. So, I was in the hospital for 5 days. Lovis Meal 21 got excited about the pizza in the oven again. Good luck on the burn. Yeah, it's not my fault your mom likes to cook after sex. RTRT. Richarder, did you need glasses? You seem to struggle with reading the chat. No. I have damage to my brain, not my eyes. BM, will you do a live after work today as well? I'll try to. No promises. El Pistafo, Richard, scroll up to my last post. Your last post says, yep, Dicky. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, wait. No, same thing. Okay. Told Papa Smurf it was Gentile pig. Well, obviously, America First One. Why do queefs happen? Physics. Jack Bronson. Hi, Paul Blart Mall Cop. Hi, douchebag. Cal Prince, my last text was okay, and it was your dyslexia. No, it wasn't, dude. Trouble chap. Ah, geez, I'm sorry, mate. Hope it's a swift recovery from here on out. Lobus Meal 21. They make products for my thinning hair. That hot cheese dripping can leave severe burns. Right. RTRT, remember to mod me before you go to work, good man. Help is awful. Right above, please go to work comment. America First One is laughing. I'm not seeing it, El Pistafo, whatever it is. Whatever it is you want me to see, I'm not seeing it. Maybe you should repost it. Okay, we are past the hour. El Pistafo, your comment didn't come through, says Mike. El Pistafo, KK. America first. 1. Women age like milk, men like wine. Well, America first. That's a very gay thing to say. I mean, I guess they're into older men, and that's fine. I mean, that's okay. It's okay to be into older men. But I mean, just, what's wrong with older women? They have bodies too, and those bodies are, often much fun to play with. Even more fun, in fact. Trouble Chap. Why make him scroll? Just type it again. El Pistafo. It was about Palestine. Assassination of 2 Jewish people. Trouble Chap. It was probably... Stop. Yeah. Okay. YouTube will do that. El Pistafo. In Washington. Yeah. All right, guys. So, I've got to go. I will talk to you folks later. I'm Richard.